Hello everybody, I'm sitting here with Dr. Thomas Lodi, and today we're gonna talk about fasting and juice fasting. So Lodi, you being a medical doctor,
Yes.
it's pretty unusual that you are working with juice fasting and fasting. Why do you do that?
Well, before I became a medical doctor, I was a person. A lot of doctors, their parents were doctors. At 18 years old, that's all they think about is being a doctor, and they think that's. I was 30 years old before I went to medical school, so I had already lived a life, and I was already living healthy, and so. I had become a vegetarian when I was young because I had read a lot of natural hygiene,
Yeah?
Dr. Herbert Shelton and stuff like that. So I was always interested in that. So when I went to medical school, I kind of gave up what I knew, all that truth, and I ate badly for about 10 years, and I went into I did what all doctors do. They eat terrible. They have bad sleeping habits. And I did all that, and then after I went through medical school, residency, and all that, and then one day I woke up. It was like one day I woke up, and I went back to who I really am, and I realized that medical treatments don't work.
Yeah.
That the only way people heal is through the natural, innate ability of the body to heal. And but it was really good, and I'm really glad that I know what I know, because I know, and it also gave me the credentials so that I can, people will know that if I'm saying it, it's got to be true because I've looked at both sides.
Yeah, that's good. So basically, what will a juice fast and a water fast do for people that medicine is not able to do?
Right. Well, see, medicine doesn't do anything. All medicine does is block a symptom. A symptom is when the body is attempting to rebalance itself and heal.
Mm-hmm.
And it might present itself as a headache, it might present itself as swelling in the fingers, whatever the symptom is. So you take medicine and it'll block that by poisoning an enzyme system or doing something like that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't stop the process that's causing the problem. So that doesn't work at all. The only thing that heals is the body. And anything in nature does that. You know, if you cut a tree, it will heal. If a dog cuts, so healing is innate part of nature. And all nature needs, if you're going to make anything, you need three things. You need the plan, the blueprint, you need the materials, and then you need somebody to do the work. So if you're going to build a house, that's what you do. You're going to build a body, you need the blueprint, the materials, and the energy, or someone to do it. So the blueprint exists in our cells. It's called DNA, and it knows it's got the plan.
Yeah.
All it needs is the materials to do. And the body is, the very nature of nature is that cells, leaves, everything has a short cycle, and then it gets replaced by a new one. It gets replaced by a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so regeneration, rejuvenation, and then procreation, which is keeping the species alive, is what nature always does. So all you have to do is provide the body with what it needs to do what it will do.
Yeah.
The problem is we're dirty. We've been doing the wrong thing for so long that it's like instead of a fresh stream with nice water, it's a pond, and it's dirty.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna. You can't drink out of the pond. So what we have to do is clean it first. And when we clean away the garbage, the toxins, the body starts healing. Right now, if the body is full of toxins, it's being surrounded by poisons and toxins. All the cells are being surrounded by poisons and toxins. Instead of doing the work that they would do, like a liver cell or a heart cell, it's spending all of this energy defending itself against the toxins. And so the function of that organ goes down because it's just in defense.
Yeah.
So if you take away the poisons, now it doesn't have to defend itself, and it starts to repair. So juice is really not a fast, it's a feast. We call it juice feasting, but in a sense, it depends how you define the word fast. Fast really means to abstain. I think the German word is fasten, and it means to abstain. So the ultimate pure fast would be no water, no food.
Yeah, totally fasting.
And some people have done that. Moses is reported to have done that. It is said that Moses went up for 40 days before he received the tablets with no water and no food. And then he came down and he got angry and because there was a problem, so he went back up for another 40 days, so he supposedly did 80 days. According to what we know, we've never seen anybody be able to last more than, I think there's been some places we've seen people can last maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks without water, but it was reported in like the 19th century, but not this century, not the 20th century, 21st century. So I don't think so. I think, and it doesn't make sense. We do need water because we are water, right? So the real fast is water only, and that's where it only takes 72 hours to get into a place where your body just starts to clean out all the garbage. Yeah. It actually happens faster. Now a juice feast, it wouldn't have to be a juice feast. For example, you could say, I'm only gonna, like, for the month of July and August, I'm only gonna eat fruit. And it would clean